Okay, so I know I haven't posted in a while, but I've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately, so I figured I'd just start a Minecraft world video. I am playing on Bedrock, and you'll notice it probably doesn't look like regular Minecraft. I'm using the Bedrock add-on, and then the actions and stuff's texture pack, so I do have the nice character movements that I like, but I also do really like the texture pack itself. And then I also added dynamic light, so just like holding a torch basically just lights up the area, but it's just gonna be a maybe series, I don't know. Just playing through this Minecraft world. The goal is hopefully to beat the Ender Dragon at some point, and to do that in this add-on, there's 5 bosses I believe that I have to beat, so we'll see how long that takes. But I think my first goal here is to get some basic tools and then find a spot to set up a base. Probably won't be crazy at first, but something to survive with. I also got my cat here, so we'll see what happens there. She's a little chunky. She likes to rub her face on my controller though, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I have all these things that come with the packs, but I think right now just gotta make some tools and then go explore. So we'll see what I find here. Okay. Sword. Get a little more wood. Actually, I don't even use sword, I use pickaxe. What am I doing? Anyway. Okay, so I probably need actually, I think I should be good here just to make a sword and pick. Anyway. Pickaxe. And then hopefully at some point I'll be able to find a good-sized cave as well, just to get, oh yeah, you'll notice the crafting table is birch. There are different types of crafting tables in this add-on too. I think that's interesting, but, hopefully just gonna go out. Oh, Goblin Trader. I have played this add-on before, but I actually have another world going with it right now, but just gonna kill some sheepies here so I can make a bed and get food. But I do want to find another biome. Ideally maybe find a village to just be next to, so then I can have the villagers to trade with and then lock up later. But if I find somewhere really nice, I might just use that though. Goal number 1 though is to build a base and find resources to get started. So we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna go exploring and let you know what happens on the way. Okay, so I found a pirate ship thing, but I think I found one of these before, and I'm not really sure if I should go on it, because the loot isn't great, and there are pillagers on it, and it's really annoying. So I'm gonna steer clear of it for now. But, well, maybe see if I can come back sometime. I don't know. There are plenty of structures in Bedrock as well, so maybe find a couple of those and loot them, because they can have pretty good loot depending on which ones they are. Alright, got a ruined portal here. Oh, and a tower. Okay, so first of all, loot this. Not bad. Definitely not bad, but well, maybe I should have taken that other loot too, but honestly, sometimes I just don't like to grab some of that stuff. It doesn't seem that helpful. Anyway, this tower should have better loot than that. I am gonna need to find a cave to get coal to cook stuff though, so. Yep. Oh my gosh. Let me hit it. Right. Okay. Might be a little lag there. I don't know why. Usually I run stuff pretty well. I think War Thunder works better, honestly. Hey, ooh. Okay. Anyway. I don't know if you can hear my cat purring right now. She's somewhat loud. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can break the enchantment table without, like, to actually, like, get it. So, I might have to look that up real quick. Gonna sleep first, though. It up, and it does look like you cannot pick up the enchantment table with a stone pickaxe, which I assumed that'd be the case, so I'm just gonna leave it and move on for now. I feel like I can just get one later. It'd kind of be cheating to have one this early in the game, honestly. Just started. Don't mind if I do take this enchantment books, though. Might be able to combine them later on a sword. Anyway, just gonna keep exploring and hopefully find a better place to build a base and maybe a mid-sized cave to mine out some coal and iron. But I think to get iron, I have to get copper first now, though, in this. I don't know how it is in vanilla, but it's better on Bedrock. Quite a few things are different. So first things first, gotta find coal and copper. Alright, so I came across another one of these towers, I think. So I'm gonna loot this. Mostly the world has just been this kind of oak and birch forest type stuff. I'm hoping eventually I'll find some other stuff though. Oh crap. Okay. My dog was a bit disruptive, but let's see. Crap. I desperately need food. I wasn't thinking about how there would be witches and all that. And they're following me. Okay. Maybe I don't need that tower. The loot is good, but I can live without it. Seriously need to find some coal, though. If I want to be able to survive at all. Okay. Hopefully get some food here. Come on. Gotta be something. No? Just the hide? I know you can get... Oh, here we go. There. Yeah, inventory is a little chaotic right now, but... Oh. Okay, so... some stuff down there. first things first, I'm going to need a little bit more food to keep me alive here. Ooh, okay. I'm liking this. Alright, so gonna grab this wheat, or hay bale turned into wheat, and then bread. And see what kind of stuff the village has, but I think the biggest thing here, go back to that cave, and coal and copper, obviously, and I also want to see what else it has in there, because that could really get me started in this world. And I don't know if I want to build my house in, like, this area. I know there's a village here, but I still kind of want to just, like, explore and look for maybe just a little bit better of a spot to build. Because this ain't a bad spot. Do feel like it could be better, though. Here. Oh, nice. Lots of bread there. And then I'm gonna turn this here. I'll just... Crap, it's pulling out of that. I don't want it to pull out of that stack. I want to pull it out of the smaller stack, but... okay. This should work here. And then... set my spawn, actually. That'll be nice if I do end up dying in the cave. And then... obviously, ruined portal over here. Add that. What kind of armor do I have? Okay, yeah, I can definitely add some of this stuff for now. That would actually be helpful. And for now, I don't know, might come back for some of this stuff, depending on what it is, but I feel like I really don't need some of it. I want to make sure I have room in my inventory for when I go down into the cave. I know I don't need that. I might need those things, but I'm not going to need those. Actually, I'll take the cobble, not the dirt, because then I'll be able to mine more down there. Keep the wood just in case. I don't know. I'm gonna have to manage my inventory really carefully. Otherwise, it's gonna get all filled up, and I'm not gonna have what I need. And I know there's more stuff I can get for food in here, in this village, but I think until after I've done a little bit of mining, I am going to leave some of that here and then maybe come back and get some of it once I'm done down in the cave. I think that's probably my best bet, because I think this much food should be able to get me through a small to like mid-length mining adventure. Come on. Okay, he can sleep, but I can't. There we go. Do not want it to be night when I go. Anyway. I know I saw both copper and coal down there, so that's probably the first thing I'm gonna go for. What's over here? Oh crap. Is that one of the same witches and it looks different? I don't know, they can like change a little bit, I guess, but... yeah, she's coming after me. Guess I might as well kill it. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Just gonna wait for the poison to wear off, and then... dunno... there's a little bit of water down there. I don't know... I mean, I guess I could probably land in that. I just don't know if it's filling that entire area down there. Also, there's copper right there along the upper edges. Not really, because I'm also going to need to weigh up, obviously. Might just try a little bit of mining down the sides, maybe. Here. Like here. Yeah, that could work. Okay. This should be alright. Yeah. Okay, don't know what's happening here. Definitely gonna want to heal a little bit. And then... maybe I should just head over here. I have a little bit of copper. I can make a pickaxe and mine iron. Hopefully there's some iron down here. Yeah, there's a little right there I can see here. I'm just gonna take the risk. Okay. Well, that turned out fine, so no complaints there. And then I can just get blocks and probably build my way up. That's right. I know what I was doing. Actually, I need to make a furnace first. And then... don't really want to be mining in the water. Alright. So yeah, I'm just still exploring, but I think once I get this cave done, I can just keep traveling how I was. Maybe find a couple more structures. Okay. Okay. A little bit more coal there. What's out? Oh, maybe there's more up there. I feel like some of these types of ravines tend to be a little bit... They don't go as far as I wish they would. I feel like some of them connect to caves, but others really just... it's not as big as it looks from the outside, and that kind of disappoints me sometimes. But obviously, first resources here, not gonna complain too much, because don't really have much to begin with here. So anything I can get is good, really. But there's a little bit of iron. Okay. Let's see. There's aluminum and tin. I feel like I really don't need to have that right now. They really only have a couple uses in this. I wish there were more, but thus far they only have a couple, so I'm gonna wait till later in the gameplay to grab some of that, because I know I'll be able to find it. It's not uncommon whatsoever. But coal and iron now. I want to have a large supply of coal so I don't really run out anytime soon, because I think that's pretty common. Coal is like the most common ore, I think, but then you end up using all of it pretty quickly. Then you can go to find some and you can't find any whatsoever. So for the time being, I want to have a good supply here. Probably not going to find a ton here, though. I'm not really going out of my way to get anything. Just what's accessible to me right now. And then for my house, I haven't really decided what I even want to do for my house. I don't know what style I want to build it in. I'm not like a great builder, don't get me wrong there, but I'm not terrible either. I've gotten better. I think once I find a spot that looks nice to build in, then I'll probably decide what I want to build based on where it is. I think that's usually a pretty good way to do it. Just gonna get this last bit of iron and then head back up here. Okay. And yeah, I can just build up from this. Okay. There we go. Alright. All from here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Might grab a little bit from the village and I'm just gonna keep traveling. So nothing huge here, but I did come across this little structure and it seems like there's nothing here at all. Except there's this repeating command block. Can't open it or anything, obviously, but I guess they put that in there and it does something, but not sure what. It's just an interesting little tidbit I found. Alright, so another step along the way here. I found a spruce forest here, and well, I'll have you know, spruce is my favorite type of wood in Minecraft, so while I'm definitely not going to build here, because I don't think they're very great to build in, but I'm definitely going to collect some wood here, just so I'm probably going to use it on my house eventually, whenever I figure out where I'm putting that, but anyway. Yeah. Okay. So, got that. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear my dog. She's crated right now because we're trying to teach her to be a little bit more chill in there because she's just a puppy, so just gonna have her in there for a little bit. Anyway, are these all skinny trees? Are there no, like, I can't staircase any? Wait. Okay, I like the really big spruce trees that I can do the staircase method on. I guess there aren't any here. I don't know. Usually there's some. I'm thinking that in the Better on Bedrock thing, maybe the spruce forests have more of these skinny-like trees. Because, this is a little different than the usual spruce forest, I think. But either way, there's spruce, so might as well pick some up. Maybe I might not get quite as much because these skinny trees are a little bit more annoying to break because you gotta build up to get to them, and maybe it doesn't take longer. I just don't like it as much. I would rather just staircase it, but that's not an option right now, so I'll do what I can. The one thing is, though, I am kind of wasting durability on my axe having to build up here each time. So it's kind of like I'm doing twice the work to get half the product, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do it. So here we are. I might just get a stack for now. I think hopefully wherever I decide to set up my base should be a little, maybe some spruce nearby-ish, even if it's not right there, that I can find. That would definitely be helpful to me, I think. Because I'd rather not have to carry all this around with me, honestly. I am now realizing I don't think I brought a bed with me, so... Probably should have grabbed one from one of the villages I found, but... I wasn't thinking that far ahead, which is something that happens a lot, actually. Regardless, I'm just gonna keep trucking on forward, and hopefully within the next 20 minutes or so, and probably is gonna cut it out, but hopefully in the next 20 minutes or so, I should be able to find a spot to build a house and get everything started, because I would like a more open area. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I should go down there right now. It looks really interesting, but one, I can't really see down there, and two, I don't know if it's really worth it right now. Here, I think this is another entrance to the same cave. Oh. That got my heart racing. Thought I just jumped myself off there. But, yeah. I think I'm just gonna keep moving for now. I would rather just find a spot to set up a house and then build around that. I think having that main place to go back to when I'm like just having that spot to go to earlier on here. Sometimes I do spend quite a while just wandering around, finding stuff and searching, but I think here I would rather just get a base set up somewhere somewhat nice and then go from there. I think that's going to be my next. Alright, so I just came around this bend actually, and I see a couple cherry trees over here. So I'm hoping there's more. I'm assuming there's more than just these two. But oh. Think that's a boss fight place up there. One of the boss fights in the add-on, but I want to see this maybe like a nice spot to build a house. I want to come up here. It's an interesting boss fight arena generation, I think. Don't tell me it's just the two trees. I don't know if I've ever seen that where there's just like a couple cherry trees. Some stuff over there, but that and a village down there. I mean, I feel like this would be a really my cat's climbing all over me, but this would be a really nice spot to build a house. I mean, I don't need cherry trees. I think they look nice. A lot of people do, but I mean, either like the top of this hill or honestly, like maybe down there somewhere closer to the village. I think this general area is looking pretty good to build a house. I am gonna go ahead and grab some of that cherry wood real quick, because might come in handy for building. And then oh my gosh. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, my cat's like up on me right now, rubbing her face on my headset and all that. Okay. Oh, okay. Anyway. Well, I'm still alive, so that's not that big of a deal. Now, I know cherry trees also drop a ton of saplings usually, so I mean, I don't need a whole forest, but I could probably get several more over near where I build my house. I think this area is probably a pretty good deal for it. Thinking about it, I'm probably gonna go down by the village. It would be cool to build it up on top of that hill. That'd just be a lot of terraforming though, I think, and for me, terraforming is not my favorite part. I can do a little bit, but I don't really want to spend an entire day just carving out like a hill or something, or like the top of a hill. It's just not worth it to me. I would rather build things. That's just my opinion, I guess. I mean, whatever floats your boat. But I'm gonna head down towards the village and start thinking of ideas for my house. Alright, I know I said I was gonna build my house, but I got curious because I saw this tree over here, and I decided to go check if there's anything more over here, and that's the only cherry tree over here. But from here, I'm seeing like a pyramid type thing, and that might be a boss fight thing, but I've never seen that type, I don't think, before. So I do want to go check it out, because I am wondering if there's just like loot in there. And if there is a boss, I am not fighting it right now. That would be kind of insane. But oh yeah, that's a boss. I am not prepared for that. I am gonna go back to focusing on my house now. I think that's a good idea. I'll go back there when I have like fully enchanted diamond gear probably, because some of the bosses in this are pretty crazy. I have heard that the nether one is probably the worst, so probably gonna do that one last. But sun's starting to set here, so I'm gonna go sleep in that village real quick and then get to working on my house. Okay, so I picked a spot. It's kind of down. It's just like a flat area, which was nice to be able to build on. But I started laying out kind of the groundwork for my house. I think right here I want to have like an open, like a still like open area with like a little path going up here. There's like the entrance and then a door here. And then this will be sort of an L-shaped house. So I set up spruce like structure stuff, but I'm not really sure because I'm not sure if I want to use cherry wood here. Is like I just don't know how that would look. And I am gonna actually whiten this out a little bit, but just not really sure because I didn't really grab that much. I didn't grab that much spruce, so I can use it as the structure. but I'm not really sure that I could use it as the, like, main wood. So, maybe here. So, say, like, I mean, that's not bad. I feel like that could possibly work. I'm gonna go steal a bed from the village, actually. But, so I'm gonna start working on my house and hope that it ends up looking good. And I'm probably just gonna speed that up, to be completely honest. Okay, can you move? Thank you. I don't know if an iron golem's gonna be after me or not, but... well, it's fine. He doesn't seem too upset. But anyway, here goes the building. So here's how this looks with the walls like that. I actually don't mind the cherry on the spruce. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I'm actually gonna pop out. There. And then gonna make some fences. Okay. Probably add some line there too. Anyway, here, I don't know what I'm gonna do for flooring. First of all, uh, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. And then for the floor, actually, here. Just gonna hop down here real quick. Oh crap, that's gravel. It's not what I want. Maybe, hopefully no gravel over here. Okay. I'm just gonna grab quite a bit of cobble. Oh, look, copper. Not copper, coal. Anyway. So I think I'm gonna do, like, either cobblestone or stone bricks for the floor. And then I'm gonna do more spruce for the roof. I think that should look okay. But even if it doesn't, like, it doesn't have to be the best looking house I've made. I don't need more copper right now. I'm good. But just want something to live in that looks alright. Even if not like my favorite thing I've built. It's a pretty quick and simple build, but I'm sure it'll look somewhat nice. I'm not sure how I want to do the roof. Probably pretty simple. Because the L shape is probably just, like, maybe it's like a normal village house roof. Probably. We'll see, like, we'll see pictures of, like, the most, like, insane builds after. I don't do like that, you know? There are probably, like, millions of people. Oh, it's so dark in my head at night. Probably millions of people out there that are way better at building than I am, but you know what? I'm just gonna build what I can. Sometimes I'll use, like, tutorials and stuff, but this time around, I'm just gonna do my own thing. And that's that. Alright. Oh, okay. So evidently some of these trees have like random dark oak logs in them. Huh. I was not expecting that. I wonder, does this also have that? Is that why it's not gone? Yeah, now I see it. Huh. Must be some sort of accident there or something. Oh well. So, anyway. Alright. And then, let's see if there's sand I can get anywhere. Oh wait. Do I want to go out? I don't know. Wait. So let me see. Okay. Just want to experiment with this a little bit. Oh my gosh, you have got to be kidding me. Cannot be that hard to place. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I always hated placing stairs anyway. This angle just makes it so much worse. Okay. I actually don't really like that, honestly. I'm just gonna leave it how it is right there and hope that that looks alright. Okay. Wait. Okay, whatever. That should be enough lanterns, hopefully. I do just prefer using lanterns usually. I think. Yeah, that actually doesn't look bad. Okay. Kind of like that, actually. I know it doesn't, like, really look amazing, but at the same time, it's a little different, and, you know, I have nothing against it here. See if that's enough light for there. Hopefully that's enough, and then I'm gonna go get sand to make glass. See if there's any sand around here. There we go. Oh. This could be a good cave, too. Okay, not as big as I thought it would be. Not even close, but oh well. Okay. Sure, let the water spill through. That's fine. I just need this sand here. And should be good. Just need like 30-ish. Come on. I'm like not picking up half of it even. Anyway. I did do the roof over here. And then I also grew some cherry trees around the house just to hopefully make it look a little bit nicer. I mean, it's not perfect, but I sort of like it. I think just a few more details and it'll look better. Right now it's just missing a little bit, I feel like. But actually, what if... Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of this stuff real quick, because I realized I have fences, and I would rather use fences to hang lanterns. Nope. Oh no, they're in my inventory. I'm going insane, because I just looked at those, and I forgot they were in my inventory. Okay. Now... that, and that, maybe. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright. Now, grab some glass here, actually. What I want to do is take this glass, put it here, up here. I think that might look good. I don't hate that. I mean, again, it ain't perfect, but I can live with that, definitely. And then just going to the other end, and then probably here. Yeah, I mean, then here. Make a little more. I think it's gone pretty well. Got the roof finished. I was thinking about just making the roof out of spruce, but then I realized I didn't have nearly enough spruce to do that, so I just went ahead and did like a spruce outlining some oak, which I don't think it's terrible. Okay, this though, I want to, looking at it from the inside, do that. And then maybe here like a, yeah, that definitely works. I hope. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, I broke my pickaxe, didn't I? Here's my stone one, though. I can just... I need... So, actually... I'm gonna make more chests. Yeah, You know what? I'll come back and pick it up. But... I'm just gonna do that for now. Again, just kinda there. I'm not really gonna organize them right now. I'm just gonna start tossing things in, but I think later on I'm gonna make like a separate place to store all my stuff, and then I'll have more of a organization system once I have more chests to sort stuff into. Oh, and I also picked up this waystone earlier, so it's like a teleport thing. So I'm just gonna... I can't really use it right now, but I might as well have it just for later on when I can use it. Oh wait, I still want that, but, well... Actually, I just want a regular crafting table, really. I don't really want the birch one in here. So... yeah. Then... oh wait, yeah. Grab some coal. There we go. Alright. I'd say this is going pretty well. Just gonna make an iron pick. And then... now this quest scroll thing, I know... like... it's not absolutely required, but I feel like it might be helpful. So... yeah, I've already done all this stuff. I have to actually do it through the quest, though. Did I not? Isn't that... Oh, wait. Right? Oh, to a stone pick. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through all these things, I guess. The house is all finished up here. Looking not bad. The next goal in the quest scroll is to find diamonds. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna find diamonds today, but I think the last thing I am gonna do today is try to go on a bit of a larger mining trip. I think that would really set me off to a good start, and this actually looks pretty promising right here. Yeah. So, just gonna dig down right here and hope for the best. Probably not my greatest idea, but I mean, it's not the worst. But I don't have that much iron right now, and I would love to have more, because you can really never have too much iron. But wait. Okay. So yeah, I do also have, so the one add-on I have that makes the can hold the torches and they actually cast light. I love it so much. It is probably like I'd just like to say it's really helpful, because I mean, sometimes it does bug and it doesn't really work how it's supposed to, but when it does work, when it usually does work, it is really nice to just be able to put a torch in your offhand and carry it around, because I always like on regular, like the vanilla Minecraft with no add-ons for Bedrock, I guess, I've run out of torches so fast. That's like my least favorite part of mining, is I have to get, like, for a long mining trip, like 2 stacks of torches sometimes isn't even enough, depending on like how many I'm actually placing, and then like sometimes I'll place more if there's lots of mobs around, just try to slow down their spawning. But this way I really just don't have to worry about that, because I mean, mobs will still spawn, but at least this way you can see. And this cave looked really promising when I looked at it at first, but now I mean, there's a little bit, but could be more, definitely. Another cave here. Crap, I need to be more careful coming down here, but I mean, I see deep sight, so I think this is gonna go deeper than I've been able to get before. Still not sure how big it is. I'm hoping it's quite a bit bigger than what we've had so far. It is kind of narrow though, which is not my favorite thing. But I do think this should be at least a bit better. Crap. Okay. I need to be more careful. Way more careful. I could probably just like squeeze along those gaps there, but I'd rather be safer and just place some blocks there to get across, I think. Because I'm barely certain I can make a jump like that, but here. Yeah, that's okay, but okay. I do hear slime, so I do wonder if there's another cave, like, next to this one. Yeah, it's over here. It. Hold on. Wait. Oh, yes. Oh. That makes me very happy. I mean, the monsters, not so much, but the cave itself, yes. I am gonna grab gold. I don't know, for the longest time, I had this thing I just, like, would not mine gold. But I think as, like, with the piglin trading and occasionally maybe I can build a little bit with it. I think it has some uses. But still not super deep, but this should take me down. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty big mining trip here. Anyway, guess we'll see. Probably should have brought another pickaxe, but I mean, I did make sure to bring wood with me. Learned that lesson a while back. So I'll be able to make a crafting table, and then got this coal. If I just grab a little cobblestone here, then I'll have what I need to make a furnace. So I should be good here. If my pickaxe breaks, I can just make a new one. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna save that for now. Wait. Oh. I was thinking I was gonna grab something before I got out of here. I don't remember even. Anyway. If I do find diamonds here, though, that would be, like, somewhere early on here. Pretty nice to have that. I mean, maybe, like, not a lot, but maybe enough to get an enchantment table, because I know I have found some, like, obsidian already. Yeah, I'm gonna need to keep moving. I do want to be careful because I'm just wearing gold armor. Come on. I want the skeleton to the zombie, so they'll fight each other, and I won't have to worry about it. But, oh, look at that. More. I should have made a shield. Okay. Yeah. Okay, where does this water lead? Oh, this could be... Yep, there's diamonds. I need to make sure I stay alive here. It's gonna be probably my biggest problem. I can find the stuff, but if I die, that's not helping me whatsoever. So, that's always one thing. I, like, always die with my first diamonds in a world, so here's hoping we don't make that a trend here. Come on. No, I'm underwater. Usually I mine around to see if there's more, but underwater is just so annoying. think, like, the only way I can really, like, bear to mine ores underwater is with efficiency on a pick and respiration on a helmet. Otherwise, it's just not worth it. Okay, looks like that's it. I don't know. Okay, it looks like it just ends here, but there's water, so I can just head back up. But I don't know how long. I don't know how long I'll be down in this cave, depending on how big it is. And, oh. Glad I looked there. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's why always mine around is what I've learned. Because a lot of the time, there could be something more there that you just aren't seeing. Now, yeah, I got 8 diamonds. That's pretty good. That's enough for a chest plate already. But I think the first thing I'm going to make with my diamonds is a pickaxe. And then I'll start probably pickaxe, sword, then armor, then tools. But right now, yeah, I should have plenty of iron to make iron armor here, so don't want to forget about that. Okay. And wisp things, I think. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. That's a growing wisp? Because I know, like, some of them that have, like, the full grown, they can drop powder stuff, and you can change the color of, like, torches and stuff. But I don't know if, like, that's gonna drop it, is the thing. So, okay, there we go. Okay. Crap. Okay, that was kind of close. But I'm alive, so that's a plus. And then definitely a little bit more difficult to see around here. Crap. My cat is still purring so loudly. I'm sorry if the mic is picking that up. I'm hoping it's not picking it up too much, but she just sits here and purrs. Oh, nice. There's lots of diamonds in like little corners that kind of crap. No, oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, all my stuff should be in that corpse thing, so I'll be able to go get it back, which is nice. I know I had levels on me, but I feel like right now I'm not like, all that concerned about the levels. I'm really more concerned about just like the stuff. I don't know. I don't really have anything to make armor. So I think I'm just gonna have to risk it and head back down without, and then hopefully be able to get it back. Yeah. See, I don't know. I might make a hardcore world one day, but definitely not now. So many creepers. It just, like, I'm, like, pretty good, but I'm not all that great at this game. I don't want to go dying like that right away into a hardcore world. But maybe, maybe I'll make like a series on a hardcore world in a few months or something. Who knows? Where were those coordinates? Yeah, probably in this direction. Was it this cave? No, that's the one I built out of earlier. Maybe this one. Okay. Yeah, this looks right. Cause like, wait, maybe? Yeah. I think I'm remembering all right now. Okay. Anyway, should be able to get my stuff back without too much issue. Thank God that was actually water. That's the one thing with the texture pack and also the new like vibrant visuals. Like it looks great and all right, but I feel like the water is just so hard to see. Also, that's Stardust, by the way. Saw that, but that's just I need like diamond to mine that. But I feel like that's just like mining or like jumping down into water now just feels so much riskier to me because before it was like big blue dot when you looked down. Now it's like almost invisible and you really have to look for it. Just kind of wish it was a little easier to see. Yeah, there's my corpse as the name tag, which is nice, so when you get close to it, you can see it. Okay. Okay. Crap. Let's not go dying again. I never even looked at the enchantments that were on the golden stuff that I had. Need to box up here. Reorient myself. First things first. That. Wait. Wait a second. Where's my iron pick? Oh, there it is. Yeah, sometimes the stuff like doesn't get picked up, or like it'll just disappear. I guess I don't really know why that happens, but this time it's okay though. But I am feeling pretty good about this. I think like this. I know there was another like at the kind of like where I entered the larger underground part of the cave. I think there was another direction to travel in, but I might leave that for another day and just because I mean it's a pretty big cave, right? So crap, there's a baby zombie, but it's a really big cave, so I feel like I might as well just do part of it today and part of it another day just to give myself more to do later. And I mean, I want to be able to still manage everything and I don't want to take too much of a risk here. Oh wait, there's diamond down here that I missed. I just feel like if I try to do it all now, I'm gonna get so much stuff, my inventory is gonna get full, and then I'm also just might get lost down there, honestly. I want to get this part of the cave and then go back later and get the other part of the cave. I am feeling really good about like all the diamonds and everything. That is really nice to have early on. Okay. Can't remember. This I think I got the diamonds on like day 9. I'm not sure if that's the earliest I've ever gotten diamonds. I might have gotten them earlier before, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh wait, there's more over here. But yeah, like, still, it's not like a ton of diamonds, but I think I'm pretty well set right now. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear my button mashing as well here. They hit pretty hard on the, like, bumpers. Don't know why. Okay. Might as well get some lapis so I can just set up enchantment stuff later. Do you think... Like, I have a bunch of the, I have 10 bottles with the experience bottles back in the chest, and I don't know how much that'll give me, but I'm hoping that, like, maybe I can get off to a really nice early start, and, I guess, no, I need bookshelves to be able to enchant stuff nicely, though, so, screw that. Next goal after I do this mining trip is gonna be to get bookshelves set up so I can do an enchantment room. Then after that, I'm gonna try to get, like, a god pickaxe. That's definitely on my to-do list. Okay. There goes the pickaxe. And I know there's more here to explore. And I know I said I could make another pickaxe, but I'm thinking maybe head back up for now. Because, I mean, 12 diamonds, not bad for my first, like, major mining trip. If I see more diamonds on the way back, I'll make another pickaxe. But for now, I'm good. Okay. Let that creeper explode there. I don't know. Hopefully this isn't a boring video. I know I get a little weird talking here, but hopefully I'm doing a good job. I'm sure I'm gonna improve over time. I don't usually do these longer videos with my voice. Kind of feels like I'm talking to nobody right now, but, you know. We'll see where it goes. I would like to try to continue this as, like, a series until I at least beat the Ender Dragon. But I know there's more, like, it doesn't end after that, because in the Bedrock, I'm fairly sure that the end has more, like, biomes and stuff, for one. And then the other thing is that I just don't want to, like, end it right there. Like, that's, like, the main goal, but why not keep building? I haven't even beat the Ender Dragon in my other world yet, but I don't like the idea of just, like, ending it after that. I feel like there's always more that you could do. It's just people get it in their heads that that's, like, the final goal. But I mean, once you beat the Ender Dragon, you explore the end cities and get the Elytra, and that just gives you so many more, like, opportunities. And with, like, these add-ons as well, there's even more stuff that you could just kind of do. Also, I'm also a little trapped in here right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually make that pickaxe, just so that I can mine my way out. Usually I would try to find the entrance, but there are so many mobs, and I just would rather mine my way out right now. Don't judge me. I can do whatever I want. Okay. So I can just make a stone pickaxe there, that's fine. That should be able to get me out. then, as long as I don't hit gravel, I'll be okay. Try to stand back a little bit so I don't have to deal with that. And then... okay. Still, the aluminum, not what I'm going for right now. Like, it's everywhere, and I think the only thing you really need it for is fishing hooks that you use to make fishing rods. Because in this, you have to make the hooks for the rods, and then it's just... I don't know why I would even bother mining all the aluminum I saw if I'm only gonna use, like, 10 aluminum in the entire world. And then... never against mining coal, though. I feel like... you know, I'll pass up some ores that are just, like, on the roof of a cave, and it's so out of the way that I just don't feel like mining it. But, like, if there's coal, and it's, like, within a reasonable grasp to get it, I feel like I don't see why you wouldn't. Because it is kind of, like, the basis for everything in this game at some level. I mean, obviously, you don't, like, absolutely need it for everything, but I would definitely say it is basically a necessity for almost any project you want to do. So... yeah. Thinking, honestly, should be close to the surface. Yeah, there's some dirt. I think this is surface dirt. Should be, yeah. Just gonna head back to the house and start smelting iron and stuff, and then use the diamonds I got. Yeah, I can see my inventory is actually full right now. I'm not quite sure where my house is, but I think it's gonna be in this direction. Yeah, because it clears, the trees clear out here. If it's not in this direction, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Okay. Yeah. I don't feel like fighting anything. But yeah, I think so. My next goal here is gonna be to make an enchanting room, probably. So I'm gonna need to go out, probably just start a cow farm and then a sugarcane farm to make a ton of books. And I do, like, I'm probably just gonna have, like, a separate structure for storage and a separate structure for the enchanting room, and basically just, like, my own little, like, I might have to do a little bit of terraforming for it, but, like, within this, like, general area, just have, like, my own little base. I know. When I was younger, I always used to make my bases as, like, one big building, but now, like, as I play and get better at it, I do prefer to just, honestly, I just prefer to make them, like, a bunch of separate buildings, because I think what I really like about it is it gives me the opportunity to build more things. I think that's part of the reason I've improved a little bit, just because I've had more opportunity to build things other than, like, large blank buildings that contain everything I need. But, I mean, that's just my opinion. I have nothing against making those large bases. I just prefer not to. So, there's the first 2 diamond things. I think, yeah, I have 1 left, so it's gonna pop it in there. And then, oh crap, I shouldn't have used my diamonds. Oh man, I wasn't really thinking about that, honestly. But yeah, so that kinda sucks, because I could have gotten an extra diamond out of it. But whatever, I guess. Because, I mean, what you gonna do? I'll just have to get another 8 diamonds to use for that. I am gonna see if there's a library in the village, because I haven't really explored the village at all, really. So I want to see if there's, like, a library that has any bookshelves. I think, like, the libraries are usually 2 stories, though, so I doubt there's gonna be any there. I do know that tower over there, I haven't gone in it yet, because I really just didn't feel like it, but that tower over there should, well, it will have bookshelves inside of it, so I'm gonna go grab some books from here, because, you know, I wanna have books. And then, I do think I am gonna go check if there's any sugar cane down by the water over there. Oh crap. Hi. Okay, I feel like, yeah, I just have to get in there and do it. Okay. I know there were probably books in those other chests at the beginning, too. I'll probably take paper. Okay, seriously? How long does this poison last? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so annoying. Wait a second. Maybe I don't even have to make an enchanting table, maybe. I think if I get an iron pick and then come over here, I can just... I think with an iron pick, I should be able to pick up the enchanting table. Fairly sure. Probably also grab the anvil, honestly. I know it's damaged, but nothing wrong with having an extra anvil, right? 19 books from that, too. I am not going to complain about that. So I'm going to go make, well, first iron armor, and then I'm going to make an iron pickaxe, and come back and just steal that enchanting table, so I don't... Honestly, I wasn't thinking about it. I don't think I even have enough diamonds to make one now, because I used them all, other than one. Oh, and here's some sugarcane. Oh, thank you. Yes. And then I am going to have to get a little bit of water for that, so... because I am not next to water over here. But I think it shouldn't be too much of an issue to just bring a couple buckets of water over here and... Okay, that's pretty slow, but... Anyway. Okay, so... Wait, I remember. I have a tendency to forget what I was doing. So, first... No stick. I didn't need another stick, did I? I just wasn't looking at it correctly. That, and that. I know the gold armor has enchantments on it. I honestly just... No, I'd rather... Yeah. I'd rather have the iron armor just because it's more reliable. Even if the gold armor has unbreaking, it's just not. It doesn't work as well. I'd rather just have that iron armor that I know is gonna work right and not break on me when I really need it not to. So, oh wait, actually, let's make a couple buckets here and get some water on the way back. I think that would be a good idea. I don't know how big I need my sugarcane farm to be. I know, like, sometimes big sugarcane farms are good, right? But I feel like where I am, I might as well just have, like, a little one to start off. And then I can go from there and see if I want to expand it, maybe. But for now, I mean, I only have, well, I don't have it on me, but I only had 3 pieces of sugarcane. So, I don't see why I need to make a big farm right now. Maybe just like 5 blocks long, water, and then surround it in sugarcane. Let's grab that. And actually, I need to grab some blocks. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Density? Pretty sure that's for a mace. I don't know if I'll ever get a mace on this world. I've gotten one before. Honestly, like, it just depends on if I find the trial chamber, and then, like, if the trial chamber gives me the, what is the heavy core? Okay, that should be everything I need for now. And then, let's make a little pit stop over here, where the water is. Alright. They're the enchanted hostile mobs in this. And every time I see, like, the really, really pink pigs, I think it's the enchanted mobs. Because, like, they're so pink, they're almost a purple-y color, I feel like. It just throws me off a little bit. I'm gonna grab a little bit more sugarcane now. And then some over here. Then go up to the village and grab some wheat to get cows, although I am going to need to make a little fenced-in area to get cows. So, it's a process. And I got rid of my bread. I don't know why I did that. Come on. Alright. So, we might as well grab some hay bales so then I can just... This will be my cow breeding wheat, I guess. Get lots and lots of cows, because bookshelves are such a pain to get, honestly. To get enough of them for, like, a full enchanting room is just so... It's just so annoying. I don't like it. And I wish it was easier to get it. Just because I feel like... I mean, you don't get to choose what enchantments you get, obviously. It's almost entirely random. And then you throw in the fact that you have to work so hard just to get the bookshelves for the enchanting table. Plus, usually you would have to craft an enchantment table. I got somewhat lucky here, but guess I better get working on it. So, I think what I'm gonna do here is just, like, 1, 2, die. 3, 4, 5. Oh, crap. Do not explode that, please. No. Oh, you're kidding me. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Oh no. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm not gonna have enough to fill in the creeper hole. Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. I hate creepers so much. It's just like... I mean, I get they're part of the game, and they do that, but when they explode, like, it's not even when they explode something that I built, it's when they explode, and there's, like, a big hole in the ground, and I can't leave it there. But I don't have enough dirt, like, not all the dirt blocks drop. And then... I just don't like it. I would rather just not, like, if the creeper holes could be smaller, maybe. Like, maybe they just don't explode as much. But just like something to make them a little bit less annoying to have to clean up after. Okay, I feel like that is hopefully good enough. Yeah. So that counts as water there for them. Anyway. Let me see if some leather, and I know I got paper and stuff. So, I can probably, yeah, I can make 3 books here. And I have 23 here. Get that. Make wood. Hopefully I can just get as many done as quickly as possible here. That would be nice. Gonna go get a little bit more wood for it though. Alright, that tree over there looks promising. And how many bookshelves is... I forget. I should really know how many it is, but I forget how many bookshelves it is. It's either like 12 or 15 or something. It might be... I don't know. I'll just put a bunch there and hope it's enough. Just want to get max level enchantments. Anyway. Let's just head back up here. Yeah. And then 6 more. I'm gonna run out of books, so I think that's where I'm gonna call it for today. I'll finish up the enchanting room on another day, but for now, that's gonna be it. And hopefully I'll get another one out soon, but thank you if you made it this far, though. I know I'm not the most exciting.